up, bouquets? How are we blooming today? It's your girl Enchantress, the Gypsy Lotus of Uniqueness. And this is something special. I look a mess. Well, I don't really look a mess. The face card never declines, you feel me? But deep condition under here. So taking care of the crown. But I couldn't allow what I physically look like to stop me from making this video, because honestly I think maybe this might come across better if I look a little more on my masculine side. But I really want to talk to the kings. I really want to talk to the divine masculines. I really want to talk to the men, genuinely. I really do. I really do, because I feel like we all lost the plot. Men and women have lost the plot, but I really just want to focus on the men right now, because I'm just seeing so much, bro. Like, through my own experiences with men, being friends with men, just we live in social media day and age, so just seeing different things, and I'm just realizing that genuinely men do not have a safe place. Men do not have a safe place where they can be 100% vulnerable, like 100% vulnerable. And I really want to talk about it, because, and I might make this a whole separate series, I don't know. I might even start doing the card reading strictly for the men. I don't know. Like, I really feel like men need some true healing. And as always, y'all know I'm not ever trying to, when I'm trying to teach y'all how to heal and do the things, I'm not trying to influence you to be like me. I'm not trying to influence you to follow me. I'm not trying to influence men to be on my back whatsoever. I just want men to be able to heal themselves more, so that they can actually make those real communities and brotherhoods and things that are needed. Because honestly, there is no, men do not have a safe space. Like, or if they do have a safe space, I guarantee it's a woman. 9 times out of 10, it's a woman. And it sucks, because it's like, when we're talking about when we're talking about communities and brotherhood and things of that nature, having a village and things like that, like, I feel like when we're talking about having a village and community, I feel like that conversation is so women led. Women are the main ones talking about communities. Women are the main ones talking about being a village or having support systems. When men need support systems too, I can't even talk. Men need support systems too. Like, I just seen the other day on social media, this guy, he lost twins. He lost these twin boys. They were born early, stillborns. And of course he comes on the internet, he's showing his emotions. He's grieving the loss of his kids. He's crying and things of that nature. And somebody or people are in his comments like, I get it, bro, but don't be crying on the internet. You crying on the internet, toughen up, da 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 da. Like, everybody don't need to see this, da da da. And that's like, what the fuck is wrong with y'all? And I'm so sorry to say it like that, but like, I'm talking to men, so I'm gonna be a little aggressive. Sorry. I mean, when I talk to everybody, I'm being aggressive, but I mean, I'm not always being aggressive. But when certain things need to come across and need to get out there, I'm gonna say it the way it needs to be said. What the fuck is wrong with y'all? Why the fuck, when the fuck did we ever, like, when did we make it okay for men to repress their emotions? Why is that a thing? Who said men had to be strong like that? Who made the definition of strong mean you can't cry or be vulnerable? Or why the fuck do bugs keep coming to me today? Like, I understand I'm an earth sign. I understand being really in tune with the earth, and when I'm in alignment, that, you know, it shows up in the waves. But I am getting tired of these bugs. Like, earlier today, I was on my story, a bee was literally on my head. Like, I was just a spider crawling on my arm. Like, what's going on? I'll look up the meaning in a second, but golly, we ain't got to be that close nature. Like, I get it. Thank you for the confirmations and the signs that you were sending me, but I'm still just a girl. I still get a little scared sometimes. Can't be doing that. But no, seriously, when did we make it that men can't be vulnerable? Men can't show emotions. Why do men think the only way to provide is financially? Why do we not teach our boys to sit with their emotions? as boy moms, why do y'all not sit with y'all sons and allow them to cry and allow them to do whatever? And I can admit, I've been in certain situations. I've babysat. I've watched somebody's child. Had a significant other who had a nephew, and I've even caught myself like, oh my God, he's a crybaby. But then it's like, but why are we saying that? Like, for me, even when I did it, I immediately went back in myself and was like, why am I calling a little boy a crybaby? Why is he crying? Why is he crying right now? He's frustrated. He's like, I decided, let me stop saying he's a crybaby. Da, da, da. And instead I said, hey, this little boy does not have, his father died when he was a baby. It's like, he's around a bunch of women all day. He doesn't have, his uncle would probably be the most, his grandfather would be the male guidance that he's getting right now. And it's like, y'all ain't even paying him no attention. Not even not paying him no attention, but y'all still not helping him through them emotions, because even y'all saying suck it up and da to him. And it's like, no, like, let's figure out what's wrong with him. Why is he crying? Why does he feel like he has to cry to show his emotion? Like, what is he really trying to express? Like, let's teach boys how to actually express their emotions and talk through their emotions instead of constantly telling them they have to repress them. Like, there is no way. And then I don't even want to get into the whole women weaponizing everything, because that I'm gonna get aggravated, because I really am tired of it. Like, and I'm saying this as I am human too. I've been there too. I have been in connections where they could have shared something vulnerable with me, and I probably used it in an argument, or ended up bringing it up in an argument. Why do we do that? Whether they did it first or not, like, that's not, like, why do we even feel the need to get on their level if that's the reason? Oh, they did it to me first. They want to hit low, so I hit lower. Like, he want to take it to hell, I'm gonna take it. He want to go low, I'm gonna take it to hell. Why are we like that? We rather keep going tit for tat and trying to match all these energies. Why the fuck nobody want to rise above? Why the fuck everybody want to match energies and always negative energy? Why do y'all always want to match negative energy instead of bringing some positive energy to the fucking... Like, I'm about to get into a whole nother thing. Men. I really want y'all to really start sitting with yourselves. I want you to look at your friend group or so-called friend group and say, can I really call these niggas if I was in my most vulnerable state? Can I really depend on these niggas if I was really down to my last dime? If I'm about to get evicted, if I'm about to, if I just lost my job, if I can't get my baby no milk, if I can't, like, do men have that same community? Can men, if the man was a single father, can he call his homeboys and say, oh my God, I'm really struggling with my child right now, I really need help, can you just come watch my child for a little bit with me while I take a nap or do whatever I need to do? I gotta go da-da-da-da, but I can't take her, or whatever. Can men do that the same way women could do that? Or the same way, because not for nothing, all women still can't do that, but we try to be more about that with women than we are about that with men. Why is it about having a support system when the mother goes through postpartum? Yes, I get it that she's the one whose physical body is going through the changes and things of that nature. But let's also realistically, let's not sit here and act like men don't get pregnant too. When a woman is pregnant, a man is pregnant too. They might not be the one physically feeling everything, having a human growing inside them, but the men are pregnant too during that time period. Whether y'all want to believe it or not, they're going through changes and things going on in their mind and things of that nature too as they prepare for a child. Hell, even sometimes with the postpartum of the woman, sometimes the man could be struggling postpartum too. Sometimes trying to be that support system for that woman that carried their child, they still need that support system on their back end. So it's like, why do we always talk about, we call out men when they are vulnerable. We literally bash them when they are actually vulnerable. But then turn around and keep talking about how emotionally immature and how emotionally unavailable a lot of men are. They won't show no emotion. They just won't talk to me. They won't tell me da-da-da. Well, I wonder the fuck why. Because so the moment he did talk to you, what the fuck did you do 5 seconds later with that information? A lot of women swear they want to be or are safe spaces, and y'all are not. Y'all are the biggest ops to these men. Y'all weaponize them so bad. because women can get away with certain things, and that shit is so annoying. Like, y'all claim, oh, I want to protect black men, da, da, da. Y'all are not protecting black men. Y'all do not make safe spaces for black men, for real. Y'all don't. The first moment, y'all can sit there and put your hands on a man 11 times. The moment he even reaches, try to put your arms back and restrain you from hitting him, the moment he started, y'all act like people mama. The moment he's even put his arm up like he was, just chop you. Like, all he did was this. Stop, bro. Ah! You hit me while you grabbed me. Oh, call the police. Ah! Now you got a man in jail for what? After you done put your hands on this man 11 times. He reached out, tried to restrain your ass, and now all of a sudden it's... send him to jail. He did actually have a moment of a vulnerability with you, opened up with you, told you X, Y, and Z, told you personal struggles, told them how they struggling with certain things. The first moment they pissed you off, the first moment y'all got into an argument, after that conversation, you brought that shit up and used it against them. That's why your mama da 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 and your daddy da 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 da. That's why your daddy left you. Damn, bruh. Damn. And then wonder why. And then also, when we are dealing with the men that they're not opening up and they're not expressing stuff, do you ask them why they're not opening up? What did they deal with before you? Because sometimes they're not. Maybe you wasn't the one to turn around and use it against them, but somebody else in their past did. So now they won't open up ever again because of what the fuck happened last time. So how are you gonna make them more comfortable to want to open up? You have to create the safe space for them. You have to create that communication for them. Not create the communication, but you have to create the environment for that communication to be nurtured in the way that it needs to. You need to actually, like, a lot of women don't actually listen. And it's just so crazy to me. Like, why do we not? That's a cute doggy. Oh, it's a big husky. I think it's a husky. It's a white husky. But, yeah, I just really want to start creating more safe spaces for men. I honestly, with this, I am just going to start having more conversations with men directly, because I'm sure y'all don't want to hear shit from me directly. I could teach you how to heal. I really can. I can teach you how to heal. I can heal you. I can help you. But I wanted to get to a point with this. If I have to be the start point, okay. But go outside of me. Get some healing from me. Learn some things on how to heal. Do the work yourself. And eventually, let's figure out how we can start making communities for men truly to be safe in. That's for men. Men shouldn't only feel like they can be safe with a woman. They should feel safe with they same sex. And not, and then that's another thing. Y'all, when men do want to be close to their partners and y'all make them want to start, oh, that's gay, bro. That's blah, 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 blah. You being emotional, bro. That's gay. Everything is not fucking gay. The more y'all say some shit gay, are you gay, baby? Something you need to talk about. Something you need to sit with yourself about, because a lot of the shit y'all trying to make gay these days don't even be gay. Like, y'all forcing it so bad. So bad in some predicaments. It's so unnecessary. Pause culture is so unnecessary. But yeah, I just really wanted to, like, I want feedback. I really want to know, like, what happened to y'all? I really do. What was the moment that told you I can't show emotions? Who told you that? Who was the person? What was the situation? Where in your life did you realize, or did you feel that you were no longer allowed to express emotions? That you had to start repressing. And we wonder why so many men are full with so much anger. And why they don't talk, and why they are emotionally immature, because they never learned how to actually deal with their emotions. You cannot get maturity in emotions if you don't actually learn how to sit with the emotions. How do you learn your emotions if you don't face them? If you never learned how to deal with them? Y'all want something, as women, we want men that, you know, have our back, are supportive and can listen to us and da-da-da. But you can't expect a man to show up for you in ways that they never showed up for their fucking self. Point blank, period. You can't expect a man to show up for you in a way they've never seen done. You can't expect a man to love you in a way that they've never even experienced love themselves. And I, as an enchantress, as a healer, as a person who really just wants people to really be happy and true in their authentic self, I just want the men to have a safe space. I really do. I really do. Because I'm seeing it so much. Even when Tyrese had his thing, he was crying about his daughter. His daughter. And y'all made that a whole meme. Like, y'all take niggas being emotional and literally make it a joke. And that shit is fucking pitiful. And it actually makes me sick to my stomach. And it's actually sad as fuck as a fucking nation, world, whatever the fuck, that men don't have a safe space. Even men that I know have been doing some healing work and are actually like more emotionally mature and things of that nature and more in tune with themselves, they even said they still don't have a place where they could be 100% vulnerable. And that fucking sucks. Because as women, as me, even though there's times where I choose to not be vulnerable, I know for a fact I have my queen status people I could be vulnerable with. I have my empire I could be vulnerable with. I have my friend. I know my places and people that I could be 100% vulnerable with, without judgment, without anything. But do men? And then for men, is it just another woman? Because it don't need to be that. You really should be able to call your homeboy and have the same conversation that you just had with your homegirl. You should. But for whatever reason, we put gender roles on the wrong fucking shit. Emotions is not a gender role thing. Vulnerability is not a gender role thing. Healing is not a gender role thing. Nurturing yourself, self-love is not a gender role thing. And I'm sick of it. And I really just want men to heal. I do. I want men to actually be to a point where they really are 100% happy with themselves. That's all. That's all I want. So we're going to get more into it. I got God Body on Sunday, so I am going to start talking to some of them. And those are men, when I go to God Body, those are men who have, some of them have really started doing healing work. So the conversation is going to be different versus I want to start talking to like different people. I want to start talking to men in all walks of life, different age ranges. Like, I even want to have a conversation with my granddad, just see what time was like back then in the during civil rights and everything. He was alive for all that. Segregation and all that. I want to know when maybe eventually I could be able to talk to my dad and see why he never healed or why he chose a bottle instead. Like, a lot of these men is walking around with addictions, sex addiction, alcohol, weed, drugs. Why they can only be vulnerable in a pill bottle? They only feel safe with a bottle in their hand? That's terrible. I hate that for them. I hate it for them so bad. So yeah, I'm gonna dig more into this because it's time. It's necessary. And again, I've been having this on my mind for a good minute. But I was just hoping like one day I'm gonna see a man doing it. I'm gonna see a man healer. And I have seen men healers, but it's still, it's just not. Like, I see men who know how to breathe and do all that stuff, but they still not. There's men that are healers, but it's still not. I feel like they're not still worried about the men. Like, I feel like with men, it's like, if a man come, okay, but I'm going to focus on who's coming. And most likely it's women that's coming for healing work. And that's terrible. Okay? But yeah, I'm going to cut that there. We're going to dive deep into this more. I'm going to figure out more topics. Tell me something as a man that you are struggling with or always have been struggling with down in the comments below. So we can start getting these topics going. If y'all want me to start doing, maybe I could start doing like helping y'all surrender to things with my surrender deck. Like, what do you got men need to surrender to today? What do men need to heal today? I don't know. We'll figure it out. But yeah, I do want y'all to know though, especially on this journey with me, because I'm gonna keep it 100% honest and all that. Healing get messy before it get magical, okay? But I promise, King, you are worthy of all the light and happiness that is waiting for you on the other side. Adjust your posture. Put your chest out. Stand up straight. Adjust your crown, because King, you have a crown too. Don't let that crown tilt. We tell the women don't let the crown tilt all the time, but let's not forget kings have a crown too. Don't let it tilt. I love you. I pray and hope that you love you too. Hope to see you soon.